Guys, welcome back to another reaction video. So yeah, I thought about it over. I'm gonna do a reaction video every day and post one every day at least. Let's see how long that's gonna go for. I don't know, guys. Let's get started, but hey, let's see how long this is gonna go for. Me posting a reaction video every day. Hopefully, I didn't burst no one eardrums. Alright, you guys already know. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification. Hell yeah! I'm not gonna get tired of that. Yeah, I'm trying to do new edits and stuff, but hopefully I actually put the edits in there. But yeah, I see in the title of the video, SCP Immortal Dr. Bright Explain. So this is an SCP video. I play for like a little bit, 2 or 3 seconds to test something out for my mic and stuff. But hey. So, you guys already know I've been getting to SCPs, and I know some of my SCP, I'm not a noob to this. I know a little bit about Dr. Bright before, he's in the ambulance or something happened to him, nice like an Immortal or something. But hey, let's watch, my boy, the infographic show, but the secondary channel, SCP Explain. Guys, remember, go support them, hit the subscribe button, even though they have way more than me. I don't care they have way more than me. That they serve it way more than me, and hit that like button too. And obviously the link, the video in the the link to the video is gonna be in the description. Hell yeah! No, alright, go watch them first, then watch mine. Alright, let's go.
He's fearless. Hey. He's eccentric. He's dedicated to the SCP Foundation.
You see? The amulet, you see that? Alright. So the only thing I know about the amulet something, anyone that wears it, which the amulet is like SCP himself. If you wear it, you become Dr. Bright, he controls you and stuff. I don't know. Let's get into it.
Cause. In a lot of ways, he's even more like a living legend than a regular Foundation employee.
Okay.
His face, voice, gender, and even species may sometimes change, but it's impossible to miss that ornate medallion resting against his chest. That's right. Today, we're talking about the infamous Dr. Bright. Can you think of many other researchers who've been cross-tested with the dreaded SCP-682 and lived to tell the tale? Of course.
682 is that lizard, guys, Search him up, my boy Lizard, he's kind of cold, He's a cold cat, though.
First, there's a special advantage Dr. Bright possesses that most researchers don't.
He's immortal.
It's the medallion he's never seen without. And because of it, Dr. Bright can't die.
Yeah, there you go.
How is that possible, you ask? Because in a sense, he is that medallion.
Hey, see, I know my things.
After this crash course in all things Dr. Bright, including his...
Alright, but is the medallion... Okay, I'm guessing it's undestructible. And guys, sorry for my, my English, or you could say my accent. I have a really bad accent. Really hard for me to pronounce stuff. But hey, I got it, though. I got it. So, I'm guessing the amulet is actually indestructible. Okay, this is Immortal. I guess they tried breaking it one time or something, or SCP tried. I don't know. It has to be indestructible if he's still alive, Dr. Bright. But let's continue.
Origin, his present, and his future. You'll be a lot less confused. So, who is Dr. Jack Bright? For starters, he's a decorated researcher of anomalies for the SCP Foundation. Okay. And unlike most other researchers, he's uniquely qualified for the job on the grounds that he himself is an anomaly. Just don't bring this up when you're talking to him. It's kind of a sore subject. Damn. Beyond that, who or even what Dr. Bright is can be a bit of a loaded question, with an answer that depends on who and when you ask. What we're presenting to you here is one of the more popular versions of the Dr. Bright story, and the one most closely adhered to by Dr. Bright himself these days.
Okay.
One of our biggest challenges to understanding Dr. Bright is that he has been so prolific in his exploits and achievements within the Foundation that...
So he's an SCP himself, so I'm guessing he's also highly ranked, right? If you're doing all of this for the SCP Foundation, he has to be high rank. No, maybe. Let's go.
When telling his story, it's hard to know where to start. But as the saying goes, let's begin at the beginning. Starting with the Bright family. Bright was a name that carried a lot of weight around the Foundation even before Jack Bright signed up for service.
Oh yeah! Isn't the Bright family, they also have their own, powers and stuff? People, I don't know, let's continue.
His parents, Dr. Adam and Evelyn Bright, were both Foundation personnel. His siblings were incredibly numerous, and the ones we are aware of are TJ Bright, Michael Bright, Claire Pierce, and a nameless sister now known only...
doesn't this has does he have like a specific power? If I remember, I'm not sure. I think I know this guy. Her sister is SCP-321. I don't know what 321 is, but let's continue.
Only as SCP-321. Sadly, you'll soon see that the story of the Bright family is one of consistent tragedy and strife. While the anomalization of Dr. Bright took hold a little later on in his life, his brother TJ was born anomalous and was designated as SCP-590.
Okay, hold up. This ad. You guys already know it. If I don't get paid from this ad, I don't play no sound on it. We're gonna skip it too, you know. I'm not, if I get no penny or any jack thing, you know, I'm not putting no ad for you, you know. Alright, now let's pause it. Let's continue. So I'm yeah, so I knew he was an SCP. I think I read something about back then. Like very long time ago. Let's continue.
TJ had the ability to heal any ailment with a touch, with the cost being that he took on those ailments himself.
So pretty much, let's say, I don't know if it works like this. Let's say if my hand got sliced off, he will heal it back, but his hand will also be sliced off. I don't know. Let's continue.
He's now used as a tool for healing at the Foundation, and he's consistently bedridden.
Wait, don't they use? So this pills in the SCP thing, like I think there's only 47 of them left. If you eat it, it will cure anything, like even cancer, like anything. It will pretty much cure anything. You heard? So, do they give them that when, like, let's say he has to, you know, like, for a big group or something, so he never die? That's actually useful, you know. Anyone they touch, he heals them, but he gets it back. They should use the pills on him. But doesn't he become brainless in a way? How many times they used it? Let's see.
With the illnesses he takes on.
Right.
Dr. Bright induced a mental state similar to that of a 3-year-old in TJ.
There you go.
Likely in hopes of reducing the mental burden placed on his poor brother. And sadly, that burden goes far beyond healing the illnesses of strangers. When Adam and Evelyn experienced a tragic stillbirth, they desperately tried to get TJ to help. TJ did manage to save her, partially, but the result wasn't human. And both he and the daughter, which came to be known as SCP-321, were taken into Foundation custody. SCP-321 was a highly regenerative and stretched out abomination that seemed to keep growing.
I know the SCP! I know the SCP! I read this before too. She is hella big if I remember. But she only has like the same intellect of like a 2-year-old or 1-year-old, something like that, if I remember. As a small kid, he's the same intellect.
But Adam still saw it as his daughter, and spent the rest of his life trying to negotiate her freedom from the Foundation. When his request was denied as a researcher, he climbed the ranks to Personnel Director. When his request was denied there, he became a Site Director, and then a member of the O5 Council, all with the intention of getting...
Wait, he became an O5 Council?
And then a member...
Hold on. I didn't hear
from
that.
the Foundation. When his request was denied as a researcher, he climbed the ranks to Personnel Director. When his request was denied...
Some people could do, you know, in the SCP Foundation. I don't think it's that hard.
He became a Site Director, and then a member of the O5.
He became a member for the O5? I did not know about that. What? He's one of the O5 members? Or is he dead or something? I don't know. Is he a former or is he still an O5 member? Okay, you guys don't know about SCP. O5 member is the highest rank will have, I think, from the SCP Foundation. I don't know, but my boy been working. Like, he getting that money, but at the same time, he just, you know, one for his daughter.
Council, all with the intention of getting his daughter back. But that never happened, and the rest of the council had him assassinated for his trouble.
So, okay, that's why. Okay, so they just pretty much oofed him. They killed him. I see. Even if you're O5 Council, you still... okay.
There's no reward for sentimentality at the Foundation. Damn. The other two Bright siblings...
That's kind of cold, though. Like, wow, damn. Okay.
Believed to be polar opposites. Michael Bright is one of the Foundation's best field agents, known to some as Agent Cowboy. His dedication to the cause and incredible aptitude at his job has led some to speculate that he may even be on the O5 Council already. Claire Pierce, on the other hand, disagrees with the actions of the Foundation on a fundamental level, which is understandable given the horrific things they've done to the Bright family. She defected and became a member of the Serpent's Hand, a fringe group dedicated to blowing the lid on SCP Foundation secrets.
Yeah, so they're like in a group where they want to, like, get all the information and everything, show to everyone, or like, just pretty much destroy the whole SCP Foundation. They just don't like the SCP Foundation. I did not. Alright, so the whole family is pretty much messed up. Not by my boy Cowboy, I guess that's what they call him in the nickname. Hopefully you guys can hear me clearly. He's also an O5 member? I don't know. Let's say he probably, I don't know. Let's continue.
This brings us to the man himself.
But goddamn, this is interesting as hell though. This is actually really, really interesting. Hey guys, if you haven't hit the like button, subscribe button, please do, We'll go to 1,000 subscribers and let's keep this going.
Dr. Bright, the most well-known member of this sprawling
that's
family.
The one I know
Much
most.
like most of the rest of his family, he too entered the employment of the SCP Foundation. He was a junior researcher and a relatively unremarkable one, until his fateful run-in with a certain necklace labeled SCP-963.
That's where he touched it.
But what is SCP-963, and how exactly did Dr. Bright come into contact with it? It all started in a small apartment that was raided by the Foundation due to supposed occult activities. There they found a single body, cause of death apparently from suicide, clutching the medallion that would later be designated as SCP-963. The walls in the apartment were covered in ritualistic supernatural symbols, and a number of occult books were also found near the deceased man's body. The Foundation gathered that the man was attempting to perform some kind of magical ritual, but had apparently failed, leading to his own demise. The Foundation soon learned that the recovered medallion appeared to be utterly indestructible.
Yeah, as I said in the beginning, so it is indestructible.
And they placed it under the care of a junior researcher, one Dr. Jack Bright. Dr. Bright studied the medallion for years, with very little to show for it, until one fateful day when he was tasked with transporting the medallion to a different area of the containment facility. While Dr. Bright was carrying out his simple transport task, he made a simple decision that changed the entire course of his life forever. He held the medallion in his bare hand. He also happened to be walking past the containment chamber of SCP-076-2, aka Abel, just as a containment breach was about to occur.
So I think when let me see. They're going to explain it, but I want to see about how correct am I? So Abel, if you guys don't know, go find out who Abel is. That's like from Cain and Abel. Abel, he technically can't die. He can revive. I think he's a Keter class, but he just anyone he sees, he kills them. Especially his brother Cain. I'm not gonna say the whole story, but yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, if I remember, I was reading back then. Like this was years ago. When I say years, like 4 years ago, something. He was going to his own side, transporting, as they said already. And Abel came and killed him actually. And I think his blood or something soaked into the amulet and became himself the amulet. Let's see.
Abel is an immortal, hyper-violent warrior who can summon blades out of interdimensional portals. Dr. Bright, following in the tradition of the Bright family bad luck, happened to be right in the path of Abel's rampage. The ensuing battle between Abel and the assembled mobile task forces and guards resulted in the destruction of the entire wing of the facility, and Dr. Bright was cut down in the brawl by the warrior's supernatural blades. It seemed like the story of Dr. Bright was short and simple, cut down in his prime in the line of duty. But a few days later, as several members of D-Class personnel were cleaning up the mess caused by the containment breach, one unlucky D-Class known as D-1-113 happened upon the medallion that Dr. Bright had been holding when he died. He leaned over and picked it up.
But wait, so they don't go back, protect all the other SCPs. I know there's all the SCPs, behind the doors and stuff. So they just don't go back and retrieve stuff. It's still something important. That's pretty important if you left the SCP outside the containment. You heard? I don't know. Let's see.
Instantly underwent a sudden and drastic change in personality.
Now he's Dr. Bright.
D-1-113 was now insisting that he was Dr. Bright. And since this D-Class had no reason to even know of the recently deceased researcher's existence, he was immediately brought in for an interview. After a brief evaluation, it seemed clear that somehow this D-Class really did have the exact mind of Jack Bright. But how? Well, after some experimentation, including from Dr. Bright himself, they found the answer. The medallion's purpose was to act as a kind of vessel for the consciousness of the person killed holding it. Its original creator had hoped to use it as a way to attain immortality, and took his own life in order to complete the ritual.
Why didn't it work?
This was a mistake, though. The correct way to complete the ritual was being killed by someone else.
Yo, I know the first person, you know, the with the funny amulet. I know he's like beneath or above, like he's like punching the air, like what? Yo, I know he's punching the air. So you can't kill yourself with like holding it. You have to. Someone else has to kill you, I'm guessing.
Holding the medallion.
Yeah.
Something that had happened to Dr. Bright.
Yeah, I know he's punching the air right now.
In a sense, he'd been given a second chance at life, but this came with some anomalous side effects.
Okay.
As it turns out, coming into direct contact with the necklace, now known as SCP-963-1, is a death sentence.
What?
It causes your mind to be totally wiped and replaced with that of Dr. Bright. If the necklace is then removed, you become a lifeless husk until...
So pretty much you, let's say I put it on, that's it. I'm no more Friends Games. I'm Dr. Bright. And if it get removed, that's it. I'm pretty much dead, you know? I'm just a lump of meat, you know? Just there, you hear? Damn, imagine. So it's a good thing for you, you hear? Like, if you like inside the amulet, like Dr. Bright, good thing for him, but not good thing for yourself. If you like want the person that puts it on, you are dead. That's it. Alright.
The necklace is placed back onto you. If the medallion remains in contact with its host for a period of 30 days, Dr. Bright's consciousness becomes permanently bonded to the body without any contact from the medallion. If the medallion then comes into contact with someone else, even if a permanent version of Dr. Bright is already...
Oh, I didn't know about this. So there's multiple Dr. Brights with the same mentality? Oh no, let's... Yo, this is interesting, but god damn my mind. Yo, you know, I can't handle this much information.
inhabiting another body. They too will be infused with his consciousness. That means that if Dr. Bright wanted to, he could have multiple versions of himself existing at once.
That's kind of broken if you think about it, but the thing is, you know, yourself, you can be pretty much dead. It's the Dr. Bright. But like, imagine having a whole army of Dr. Bright, like at least 50 of them, and working the SCP Foundation. Yo, you know how much stuff they'll be making and everything? Yo, just think about it.
Initially, the anomaly that Dr. Bright had become was treated with suspicion and fear by the Foundation. They were dealing with an intelligent and now immortal consciousness capable of replicating an unlimited number of times. In theory, he could even place his consciousness into dangerous SCPs and gain even more power. Dr. Bright was placed under strict rules, like not being able to interact with certain anomalies, and having his hosts killed and switched at 30-day intervals to prevent him from building replicas
they have it
himself.
locked down? Okay, that's why there's no army. They don't want to take the risk. I will do the same thing, but like, damn. So they have it. These guys always assassinate before that one more day? Okay.
However, this caution proved to be misplaced. Dr. Bright was an extremely intelligent, loyal, and devoted researcher for the Foundation, and as a result, his restrictions were slowly lifted by the O5 Council. Much like his father before him, Dr. Bright rose through the ranks.
Damn, the whole Bright family, though, they just know how to rise in ranks, huh? Yo, they just, okay. Everyone, I'm guessing, even the other, the other, like, son? I don't like brothers or something, but like from him, but like from the dad, like the son or something, like the cowboy, you know, the quote unquote, one of the best military person that they have. He also goes in promotion in ranks, the O5 Council. No, that's what they did in the beginning. I don't know. I'll probably read more into it by myself.
Becoming both a celebrated researcher and a director of various sites during different periods of time. While this may seem like a win-win scenario for all involved, this is a slightly more complex situation for Dr. Bright himself. In a routine psychological evaluation led by Dr. Simon Glass, Dr. Bright shared feelings of frustration about his current situation. He felt as though he was treated differently compared to the other researchers and given less trust due to a situation he didn't choose to be in. But for Dr. Bright, the psychological effects of having been fused to SCP-963-1 actually extends far beyond workplace frustrations and the boredom and sadness of unasked for immortality. In a conversation with Level 1 researcher Dr. Friedrich Hayden, Bright told him that, in a sense, he truly was the heart of the Foundation rather than just one small part of it. When asked to elaborate, He said that because of the gift and curse of immortality, he would go on to outlive all the other human operatives working for the SCP
yeah,
Foundation.
that's kind of sad though. Actually, think about it. You do only with Immortal, and then you see all your friends, family, agent, and dying in front of you. Like imagine going to your mom's funeral, your son's funeral, your son's funeral. Like, yo, great grandson funeral. Imagine, yo.
He would remain with the organization for generations to come, perhaps centuries even, and in that sense would be the one constant from now until the Foundation meets its end. When all else is gone, only Dr. Bright will remain.
That's
of course,
sad.
this is just an overview, and we've only just scratched the surface of Dr. Bright's actions and activities across the SCP Foundation multiverse. But for now, all you need to know is that Dr. Bright is still out there, and he'll be carrying that doomed name long after everyone else with it has fallen. Whether that's a good or bad thing is up to you to decide. Now go check out SCP-082.
That's not bad. Yo, I'm telling you. Go check, go support. Even though they have way more than me, like, more viewers, subscribers, and that. I don't care, guys. Go check them out still. I want to end the school quick right now and stuff, guys. I need to go use the bathroom real quick. Like, I actually got to go, but hey, guys, remember, I don't know if you have more right now. I'm pre-recording tons of, reaction video. I want to post one at least every day. I want to see how long that's going to be. But right now, like me, Past Frame, we are 631 subscribers. You already know we are road to 1,000 subscribers. So guys, hit that subscribe button, you already know. And maybe the like button, getting more commanding and stuff. But hey, that's pretty much it. You already know, your boy out.